And it would trigger him so much whenever the situation with the female come up. And I already told him, like, I genuinely want to just help you. Even if I help you and then when I'm finished helping you, you move on and you go back to her, I do not care. It does not matter. It is not a factor. I would never want to get in between somebody and the people that they love, because I don't want nobody that don't love me for me. Understand? I just want people to be happy. I don't care if you're gonna go be happy with a monkey. I just want peace and happiness for myself and peace and happiness for everyone else, right? So it kind of really got annoying to me that he kept getting mad at me every time the girl came up. But it gets worse, because time passed. I got quiet. A few probably days or so later, this was where we hit like the climax. I had a terrible day at work. It was so tiring. Now, I had a client and I couldn't finish her hair because I was falling asleep. What I did was I said to her, do you mind coming back in the morning, because I cannot like continue. I'm falling asleep. This was not like 11 o'clock at night, right? Or almost 11, right? But I lived like over a half an hour away from where I was working at the time. So I drove home, and after my client agreed, of course, I drove home. When I got home, he was on the phone. Now, I'm not the type of person, I don't get mad if you're on the phone. I don't care who you're talking to. It's none of my business. It's not my business, right? But I know how he is. I know how he is. If I go to sleep and we don't interact or whatever, he will wake me up. So I went in the room, started getting ready for bed, all of that, get ready for bed. Came back out, he was still on the phone. And mind you, this was well after 11 o'clock. Pay attention, because it's gonna make a lot of sense soon. Anyways, this was well after 11 o'clock. He was just on the phone having a casual conversation. It was very casual. I never thought anything about it. I was minding my business, but I wanted to go to bed. So after I finished getting ready for bed, I walked into the kitchen, because that's where he was having a conversation. And he was sitting on top of the deep freezer, because I had a little deep freezer, because I love having a lot of food. And I looked at him, and apparently me looking at him triggered the hell out of him, because he started looking at me about to get crazy. Come back for part 28.